All right, so here we are inside our project, and I've made a new component called project.astro. I'm just going to paste what we're going to do and I'll walk you through it. So we're going to import get collection from Astro content, and we're going to make a thing called, we're going to say all articles, and this is going to get the collection articles, and we're going to loop through all the articles that it gets back. And we're going to say my articles. Okay. Be happy if I spelled it properly. Or we're just going to actually say something like writing. All right. So we're looping through all the articles, and I'm mapping each article, and we're getting back the data, the title, the description, and the URL. And what we're going to also do is we are going to just stop the thing for now. And basically what we're going to do Starwind has a badges. Oh, you know what? Let's just get it from Starwind itself. So if we go to Starwind, we're going to go to badge, and we're going to put this in the terminal. So we've got here add badge. Okay, say yes. All right, so we've successfully added a badge to the Starwind component. And we're going to copy this code here to import the badge. And I'll show you how we're going to use this in a minute. And import the badge here, and then we're going to say article dot data dot tech dot map. So we're mapping through the tech. We say item any, and for each value that we get back, we're just going to add the item dot data dot title or item dot data. Okay, so we'll take a look at how this looks like in a minute. So we've got the title, we've got the description, we've got the data. What else do we have in our article? Author and published. Okay, so we're going to have a span with the article dot data dot author, and we're going to do a small with the article dot data dot published. All right. Okay. So the reason why we're not using the project card component, I just want to see. We're just going to test how it looks first. And we're going to go back to our index file, and we're going to import project. So instead of this project card here, I'm going to remove that, and we're just going to say project. So if we run our code again, npm run dev, expected date, okay, and it received a string. Okay, so this maybe needs to be like so, because it's expecting a date and it's receiving a string. So remove the string from those, and let's see if we run it again, see if that makes more sense. It says, Okay. So let's make sure we know what that looks like. Let's see if we can get a date. Sometimes this happens. Okay. Where something when I say okay, Markdown date format. Let's try this one and see if that makes more of a sense. Let's try here as well and here as well. Let's see if that's what it wants. No. Okay. I don't want that. I know it doesn't want that. So what we could do for now, we're just going to change this to string because that's what it seems to be reading it as. And yeah, we'll come back to it in a moment. And there we go. So we're getting article 1, article 2, and article 3. And if we click on each of those, obviously it goes to the page that I asked it to do. We've got the title, we've got the description, we've got the author, we've got the date, and there we go. So we'll come back and sort out the date later. But now that that's working, we can actually change this to be project card instead of a div. And now we know that the project card takes in all of that, but we could actually just say project. So we're going to say project.data.title, project.data.description, and we'll leave the button text as it is. Okay, so we know we've got the title and description, that's fine. So we need to just pass that. So we say project equals article, and what we can say is button text equals a view article. So we don't need that anymore. So now that we have that, we can actually get rid of that. And what we have in the index file, we have this grid here. So what we'll do, we'll move that into our project instead. That way, it doesn't matter how many articles we have, it will, excellent, it will show it this way. So we have view article, excellent. Sorry, make sure that this is correct. And there we go. So we have article 1, article 2, article 3. We have the thing there. And now with the badge, we didn't actually give it a color. So we'll say variant and we'll say info. And we can actually take a look at Starwind and see how to use it. Okay, so we've got the badge here, and this is the colors. So we say badge variant secondary. let's take a look. Just put it underneath. So we'll take a look. Alright, so we go secondary. Excellent. Now we're not actually getting anything back, so yeah, there we go. So we'll just loop over and it will be the item there. And as we can see, we want to have them kind of next to each other. So we'll just have a div, class of flex, and we will put those there. And now we've got those next to each other. The author needs to be, actually we can move the author and the published into the project card. We'll put it after the inside the description, and we'll change that to project. Okay, so excellent, we got that, and we'll make this a H2 with the description. All right, so there we go. So we've got the article 1, 2, and 3. Now, if we change anything in these articles, so obviously we want to change, maybe we'll change this to 2024. We did Astro Tailwind, and maybe we would do something else like Flowbyte. You know, it will update. And if we go to article 3, with Strappy, then you can add here Strappy CMS. There you go. So what we could do, obviously you want to make sure that they always look good, so you might want to change this flex to be justify between, which is a space between, and make sure everything kind of works. Or we could even just do a grid as well. So we can do grid dash calls dash 1. Let's do dash calls dash 4, 3. Yeah, excellent. With a gap of 4. There we go. We could even add some padding. Make it as big as we want, make it as small as we want. Yeah, we can make the text center. Oops, sorry. Sorry, we would probably have to do that here. Text center, item center. But yeah, you play around with the styles. Do what you want, really. But yeah, that's basically what we've got. Got a H4, H3, the padding of 2, text center, and then we'll add the item there. Okay, and we'll remove the padding on this one. And there we go. So we'll say padding 1, and we'll say something like text SM. So we get a nice small thing. So then obviously this links to an external page, and we want to add just a bit of padding. the whole thing. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. So there you go. So this is a dynamic component using content collections. In the next tutorial, we're going to take a look at creating images and adding images to our portfolio.